Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Kane's Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, I'm going to answer a question somebody asked me. They saw the videos where I talk about using a full-scale umbrella instead of your cane when it's storming or getting ready to pour or rain, and you want to use your umbrella more as a walking stick, and then when it starts to downpour, you open it up and you got an umbrella. And I've showed how to use the umbrella for self-defense. Very similar to the cane, with the thrust, with the swings, with the blocks, with the hits. Well, their question was pretty interesting. What happens if your umbrella is open? Yes, I'm probably going to get bad luck because I opened the umbrella in a building. Well, we all know an umbrella is not really super strong. You're going to get a couple good hits or blocks before you damage it. They do make umbrellas that are called Unbreakable umbrellas, and I have one, which is actually this one, where supposedly it holds a lot of weight, and I have put it, one of my students who weighs 126 pounds, he stood on it, and I had the video for that, and he didn't bend or break it, and I was still able to use it. I've struck heavy bags with it, and it works great. So it is designed to take impact, but it's not cheap. Well, let's just say you have a regular umbrella. We all know that if you open it, the shaft isn't going to be as strong now because it's not collapsed and closed together to give it more strength. We all know the top, the top fabric. They're going to rip it, they're going to break it, they're going to tear it, they're going to kick it, they're going to punch it, they're going to grab it. So you don't really have a lot. You really can't swing it fast because you're going to get a resistance drag from wind because it's open. So there are a couple of things you can do. One of them is someone's starting to approach you, you jam it in their face, and then when you bring it around, you happen to have your gun in your hand now. So you simply used it to come down, distract them from what you're doing, pulling out your sidearm if you carry a gun. Now, you sit there also, you have it, same thing, they're coming in at you, and now you have your knife. So you can distract them with it, and then you have a weapon. Now, if you're not going to use it to distract them, and I don't mean pretty, flashy like that, you just simply jam it in their face, they may grab it, whatever. As they do that, it allows you to pull your firearm. You may have to simply, as they're coming at you, close it real quick. Now you have it closed and you can fight again with it. But understand, it has to be closed. If you're trying to close it and you get right here and all of a sudden it opens back up, you got a problem. You're only going to have one shot. They're coming at you, close it, and then you can move. So if you can get it closed fast enough, you got more of a fighting chance, because if it's open, you're going to do nothing but use it to mask what you're doing to give you time. Now, they do make self-defense umbrellas, but understand something. There's two versions of a self-defense umbrella. There's ones like this one here that supposedly takes massive amounts of impact, and you can fight with it, and it's strong, and you got a big guy swinging a stick, and you can block and strike and all that. Okay, that's great. They do make smaller ones, umbrellas, and the same thing with, now this is an older umbrella, but I have a brass handle, so if I strike somebody, it's going to hurt. But again, we talked about what happens when the umbrella is open. Look at this sucker here. This is so flimsy, they're going to tear right through it. But again, I put it there so I can hide what I'm doing. So that's the one good thing about doing that. Now, if they're coming at me and I need to close it, I got to close it quick so I can strike and move. If I can't close the umbrella quick, I've got a problem. Now, remember I talked about some umbrellas are made for self-defense. Well, this one has a knife built into it. But now it's a concealed weapon. So I better have a concealed weapons permit, not to mention sometimes they're not as practical as you think. Yeah, I know. I had, people tell me, Gary, you got 100 different self-defense gadgets, and I've got a lot. People have seen a lot of the gadgets I have that are self-defense. But out of tons of the ones I have, honestly, maybe 5 to 10% of them are practical. I mean, the other ones are a little far-fetched, a little more dangerous to try to use, stuff like that. Now, going back to umbrellas that are made for self-defense, this little guy. This is called the Executive Self-Defense Umbrella. Now understand, it's pretty sturdy. It'll hurt somebody. Yes, it can open up, put it in their face. But that's what not makes this umbrella unique. What makes it unique, but also makes it very illegal if you don't have the right thing, is the fact that when you pull it open, you've got about 1.5 foot serious, sharp, pointy shaft from hell that you can put in between the second and third rib, penetrate the throat, the eye, the ear. It's basically designed to do one thing, and that's penetrate the body. But again, you're really going to carry this? It's, you know, an illegal thing. You're going to get in trouble. I carry what I know I can carry, and a lot of my stuff is more for private stock. But again, your umbrella, think about it. It's open. So when it's open, you know, and you happen to have your firearm behind you, throw it in their face, pull out your firearm, kind of confuse them. Again, practice from here, grabbing your umbrella, closing it quick, and moving. It all depends how fast you get that umbrella from here, locked down to here, so you can fight with it where it's not going to open on you. So those are really the only two ways with an umbrella open you have. Again, confusion and full closure to fight. So hopefully that answers your question. Gary Hernandez, thank you, and I will see you guys very soon.